I think they also included that they like you had to, if you were using a 320, you had to sign like a liability thing. So I mean, again, it's like okay, acknowledge the fact that a problem could happen, and they sign away the liability, and then they professionally go about it, and like you said. I mean, that's been my whole thing with this is whichever side you want. I just think it was one of those things that people were jumping on the train just to be on the train, and again, like Brandon and I always talk about is like a lot of these people that were like, immediately to ban these things or to say that like these guns are shooting people and killing people. It's like, if you can't explain to me like the internal mechanisms of what's actually happening, like if you can't say what I think is happening is that this is, if it's sliding off the safety and then like if your stance is the gun goes off by itself, then I don't want to hear it.
So here's my take on it. Right, I think that a lot of this, JP's hot take. Right, a lot of this is SIG brought a lot of this on themselves. Right, because clearly, as mentioned before, there are videos of ADs happening. There are people who are banning them on the ranges. There are folks who are coming out and not using the 320 because of these reasons, right? And and so SIG's kind of seeming silence on it, not addressing the issue and saying, hey, we are actively investigating this. We need to, we stand behind our firearms and blah, 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 blah. And we are investigating what these issues are and being transparent about that. Right. Because I'm sure they are.
Yeah, they definitely are. And they do have a guy that's going around the country that's like trying to prove all the things that are not right, but they haven't been as vocal about it online, which I kind of understand too. Cause like, you don't want to, I guess they were trying to not, make everybody scared of it or worry about it even more if they haven't heard about it. Mm-hmm. So I don't really know if what's the best way to handle it. You know? Like it's kind of tough to figure that out.
So my perspective though is that like if they would have been upfront about this and said, hey, we are investigating this issue, and now this guy kills this other guy, allegedly, we don't know, but it kills this other guy with a 320 and blames it on an AD. Now, since SIG has been silent for the past year or two about it, now it's all up to speculation versus having SIG be able to come out and say, we, are cooperating with the law, the authorities. This gun is not part of the lot numbers that maybe are part of this, and so.
Wait, SIG did exactly what you're saying they should have done.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. They came out and said, watch, I'll find the exact thing. The day that it happened, they came out and said that they're cooperating with all law enforcement. Yeah. Okay, here it is.